What is going on, Shedheads? Welcome back. It is Friday, and of course, that means it's Green Room night, and I'm back with the boys, Sean Typhon, Overdrip. Just the usual. Three suspects. Three musketeers, three wise men, three blind men, three. No, wait.
Amigos?
I was just trying to think of all like the, you know, you're muted there, Chris. Um,
Ultimately, we are the Three Stooges because that's where
No,
we came from.
for sure. Dude. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
course.
point.
really.
Facts. But with that being said, tonight, guys, I'm excited. Let me take a sip of this game fuel because I need a little bit of game fuel for tonight because we have some serious competition going down because it's build off night. And I really wish I had the horn that I could have hit right there while I took my sip, so it wasn't just silence, but just imagine it was there. But yeah, we're gonna throw down in the old intake duel. I will say this: normally we fill tanks all the way up, but unfortunately, Chris's intake duel is not in the best of sorts at the moment. So we're just gonna fill it up like quarter of the way because like the part that like spaces the airflow and the deck is kind of fucked. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah, like building it and vaping, it's really gonna be the same. It's just the flavor is gonna be the part that shit. And this actually has like it's a solid flavor tank, especially for a big one.
Yeah,
I was pretty devastated.
I'm actually kind of curious on how it's gonna go, dude, because I haven't vaped mine in a while, and it'll be nice to see what it's got. You know what I mean?
It's been over 2 years for me, my friends.
But with that being said, let's talk about what we're vaping on in the meantime, and we'll start with Chris.
Okay, well, I got one setup. It's super simple. It's what I've been rocking all day. Just kind of liquid all over the top, but it won't matter because you won't see it. I got the Vandy Vape Gore 21
Oh, I see
on
it, bro.
top.
I see all of it.
Dude, can you see it all? Like, look at all that. It looks like Jess Marie's mods, like back in the day when they'd be like, "Oh, Jess Marie used to walk around with an RX 200 and a goon, and it would just be covered." I remember Grim Green giving like vivid details of like how her mod used to always be. So, if you've been around long enough and heard Grim talk about it, that's what it looks like. On top, it's the Glock by like I think it's like NL mods or something. It's like it says NL on the front, and I think that it was like a group of people from like Sweden or something like that. It was like kind of like if the Stooges had a built-in RDA, I think. Because it says it's designed by Numi Mods. Oh, No Limits. Wow, I'm really struggling over here.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was really close to being accurate the first time. Um, I have serial number 2324. I like that number. It sounds good. But yeah, so that's what I honestly that's all I'm rocking. The coils, don't know. Built this thing a long time ago and it sat empty without wicks for a long time. And then the liquid, it's just one that I've been working on for a while. It's a peanut butter butterscotch. And that's what I'm vaping. I'm gonna put this in the tank only because I was gonna vape this afterwards anyway. So it's a little bit of rocket blast. Shout out to Matt. And yeah, that's everything for me. Sean, how about you? What you vaping on?
Sick. I've got the same Goon LP with the heavy hitter. Yeah, that's what that's called. Been a rough day, guys. Sorry, my brain is fried. I'm not here right now. No idea whose coils are in anymore. But right now we're vaping the last bit of this fresh strawberry peach watermelon, which doesn't really have any peach flavor to it, so I've enjoyed it. And that's it for me until we build this thing.
All right, and I guess that's up to me now. Change it up a little bit. Rocking a dual 18650 mod. I haven't rocked one of these in a while, but it's super small, nice, compact. Target 200 from Vapepresso. RDA for Vape and V2 on top. It's got a Just White chop top and some Drip Theory triple 27s on the inside. And of course, oh boy, mango. Vaping awesome. This is just like this RDA and this liquid with any coils really is just my jam. But then, of course, we got the intake dual, the nice rainbow action there that's gonna be built on the Odin, and I think I might end up vaping some Playland in there because I purposely put this bottle off to the side because I was like, you know what, I want to vape this like later on to see if I still enjoy it as much as I did the first time I did, and I was like, oh, you know what, found it in the old secret stash, and we're gonna vape it and see how it goes. So with that being said, let's not try to hold things up too much because I will tell you guys, I am excited for the fight that's going on tonight. So I want to make sure that I at least catch the tail end of it. So we're gonna make sure we're right on time tonight with that timeline. Other than that, there's one more thing to do before we get into this whole build off situation scenario. It's time to find out what's new in the shed.
Well, folks, if you don't know, Shed Time Podcast is everywhere podcasts are found. Just throw it in the Google search and you'll find the Shed Time Podcast everywhere. So this week coming up, we get talking about those random high thoughts in life, you know, things like how we just made up all of this.
Everything, dude.
Like all of it. Somebody just made it up. And the deeper you think about that, the fucking crazier it gets. But on top of that, you can count on us to talk about all sorts of other things like snack food, catching the lumps as you were a kid, and of course, rock and roll music, and so much more. So, you want to find out what we're talking about, ShedTimePodcast.com. It's your one-stop shop for all things Shed Time.
Do that from here.
That is what's new in the shed.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me see here. Is this a stopwatch? Oh, sick. I could do it on my Apple Watch instead of having to get up and get my phone. There we go. All right. So with that being said, I didn't even put a poll on who we think is gonna win to decide who wants to go first. But to be honest with you guys, I think I kind of want to just go first and knock it out if that's cool with you dudes.
I'm game.
So with that being
Yeah,
said,
sure.
who wants to time me in this here build off?
My phone's handy. I got you.
All right, let me readjust my camera so we can get the full situation here. Make sure everything's where it needs to be. Whoa. There we go. That'll work. Get my coils. Oh, I almost forgot. I need one more thing. Strip au coton. See, do I have one right in here?
I think I got myself prepared. It's been a while.
That'll work. All right, I think I'm ready to go pretty much. Just give me a second. Let me put this over here. Move a couple things. My scissors, my tweezers. Oh, I need a drip tip. That would help.
Yep.
Sure, that one will work. Oh, would you look at that? It just so happens to be a DHD tip. Yeah, drip tip. Cotton. Liquid with the cap off. Coil rod. Screwdriver. Don't even think I'm going to need that. I think I'm ready to go.
All right.
Put your predictions in chat on what times you think we're going to lay down on these things, guys. I will say that it's been a while since we've done one. So be nice.
The rust is real.
Oh, so being nice, like, so if I say 4 minutes, is that being nice or is that not being
Dude,
nice?
honestly, at this point, that could be very
I feel like that
generous.
could be very nice.
It could be generous for sure. All right,
Yeah,
so
but I mean, you could beat it. Let's see it.
let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, you ready? So you know the drill. We're gonna do this on go, so it'll be a countdown: three, two, one, go, and let's get it started in three, two, one, go. Clock has begun, and as is tradition, we will not show the clock or discuss the time until the end of the run, just to add to the suspense. And interestingly enough, from a perspective of somebody who's done this a million times now, I think not knowing the time is an interesting situation
Oh, I cut that
because
leg short.
you feel like maybe like you've been going forever and it's only been 2 minutes.
Come on.
And other times you feel like it's went wicked fast. You're like, whoa, that was 5 minutes. Are you kidding?
Dude, that's definitely happened to me before. It's definitely happened to me
I think
before.
I cut these way short, but
You might be able to pull them up. Are they 2.5?
they're 3. Oh, dude.
Coils are being a little finicky today.
Oh no. Get in your home.
Horatio's got the Azeroth triple coil RTA going right now.
Who makes that? That sounds familiar, but I don't.
I can't even remember the last time I thought about that, Addy.
I feel like I know it. Yeah.
Like I feel like I remember watching a video on it years back. All right, James is getting some coil adjustment going.
It's all right.
Got another coil getting set up.
Why did I go 3mm? Why did I do that?
Well, you know that like this thing's pretty easy to wick, so you can make up some time there. Right now, you're just racing against yourself. Don't sweat it.
Right now, Brian Enoch's predicting 3.5. Gooser's saying 342. Horatio answered the question, says it was a coil art, Addy, the Azeroth triple coil RTA.
Okay. Yep. That probably came out in like 2016 to 2018.
2017.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. All right. We're getting the pinch and glow on now. So James is getting there. He's moving along. And right now, those of you with your predictions in chat, you're so far you are being pretty nice right now. I think you guys might be onto something. So those are looking like
Those
they're
look
pretty
good to
good to
me.
me.
Yeah.
He's clear for takeoff on Wix. Love the pro tip. Live the pro tip. Die by the pro tip.
Facts.
It's the only way in this game. Nobody wants to be like Stan and set their cotton on fire.
I don't, but I'm
Man.
glad that there's been people like staying in my life that did.
I mean, I've singed them, but I've never actually caused flame. All right, we're wicked. We are getting the trims up. Nice, nice.
Actually, it looks like it's going to be really tidy, though. I'm going to say that. Like, I'm
think this is-
definitely impressed by how it was looking there.
Yeah, like this looks like it's going to be a very respectable wick job, even under the pressure of the timer.
Just like he's given that RTA the best chance to shine. Putting a good build in, it's tidy.
Sorry,
Looks like he's wicking it real good.
Sorry, I was like way off cam. I didn't realize it until right now. Get in your home, Wix.
Oh man, I think that it's ready to get some liquid.
All right, get the finger hovering. We are getting close.
Well, why didn't I have the top off? Why didn't I have the top
Oh,
off?
no good.
Now my hands are juicy and I can't grip it.
Oh,
Get the whole tank's coming apart.
Oh, no!
I was so close.
Get it together, hands.
Sure, that's good.
yeah. I think they're
My
just like
airflow.
giving it a big splooge.
Fucking airflow.
Yep. All right. Come on, give her the beans. Wowzers.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that
Christ.
was
like 5 something.
517.
520.
You're both over.
Oh,
Over?
okay, nice, James.
Bum, bum, ba, bum.
Over? What did I do?
You did 502.
Oh.
Dude, you almost did the original
the original plan for this.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. 502. Respectable.
Dude, I struggle bust that thing so hard, boys. Oh, that was brutal.
Okay, Sean, I'm just gonna go next. I'm sorry. I just feel like there's a very high likelihood that you are going to be the fastest. So if I could somehow like get just in under 5 minutes, then at least, I could lead for a moment. Is that okay?
I mean, I think y'all have way more faith in me than I have faith in me right now. So,
Well,
do
I
you,
think
baby?
that it's more the lack of faith on me that I have.
I'll
that
tell you
is
what though,
making me
boys.
think that.
This thing's vaping real nice.
Of course, dude, it's a good vape. So I'm so fucking
Hey,
sad.
the build looked clean.
Dude, honestly,
Wicking
like
looked good.
as you guys were saying it, I'm like, dude, I am spending way too much time on making this shit look pretty. Cause like after I was straightening up my coils for like a second, I was like, oh, what am I doing? That's good enough. And then like I started like putting the cotton and like trimming it, and then I was getting ready to fluff it and like all that. And I was like, oh wait, I'm wasting precious time. Anyways, Chris, you ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready, I think.
All right, let me pull up my stopwatch here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to do it all here. I'm thinking that's basically my option. Okay, so I got my fancy Mike Vapes Weehaw
Yeah, dude.
screwdriver.
Weehaws all day, bro.
My very high end. I paid like almost $20
75 cents
for
for those?
these. What?
Sorry.
Don't you dare, bro. No. I think that these honestly came in a Vandy Vape build kit like 5 years ago. I have some. It's hard. It can be hard to do this, but some twisted Timmy coils going in here. I got my cotton. What you can see? I'm good. I'm ready. The liquid's right here. I should probably open that at least. Yeah, for everybody out there, so like this part right here is the part that normally would fit up in the chimney up to the mouthpiece, like out to the drip tip, like right here. And then that sits all the way in. There's like a ridge in the actual chamber of the RTA. And I guess mine just like snapped off, like right at the very top. I'm not really sure how else to describe it, but that's what it looks like without it. So that's why I know that I'll still be able to vape it. Because air will just come down and hit it. All right.
This is gonna be interesting. All right.
This is gonna be bad.
So whenever you're ready, give me a thumbs up, Chris, and I'll give you the count.
I just want to say for the record, James, this would be bad if that part wasn't missing. That part is not affecting this at all in any way for the competition. All right.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, you know what I realized? I didn't get out my clippers for the wire.
Son of a bitch. That's a big miss.
Well, dude, I went through everything and I'm like, oh, yeah. Nobody said anything. Nobody was like, oh, Chris, you're forgetting a very key part. No, I didn't hear that.
Nope. Didn't notice.
It's all right. Neither did I. We're evens.
I will say though, yours cut way better than mine do. Because I'd still be cutting mine right now.
Oh,
We're gonna
dude.
get into flush cutters in a little bit here, and I'll show y'all what my dumb expensive flush cutters can do. They can cut, and they can cut flush,
Trip
just
there.
like the cheap one.
Trip there. He said, "No time. Cut the leads with your teeth."
If you got those kind of teeth, shout out to you.
Dude, these posts are like real small.
Dude, it was a pain in the ass to get my coils in there, dude. Like
And
one
those
lead just did
fins?
not want to go in. Oh, Chris having the same issue.
Those damn fins, like they're in your way the whole time. Like there's no sugarcoat it. Like they're just in your way. That is a very handy tool though to tighten with.
This one missed the thread. No.
Did you pop out a lead?
No. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I popped out a whole coil. I almost just floored it.
oh, oh! You almost pulled a me at the fucking meetup.
Is that
Yeah,
what you did?
get those
Yeah.
guesses in, people.
I popped out my coil, dropped it on the floor. Like, oh, it was embarrassing.
All right, this is obviously going to be a very slow time, but the effort is there. I also feel that I cut these way too short freehand
Oh, I did too, bro, for sure. I just lucked out.
because like I'm struggling to get them down in far enough into the actual like post.
Damn, dude. He said 755, bro.
Yo, I mean, if I didn't know myself, I would get offended because that leg is not even in there. What is happening here?
LJ says, I'm
No.
guessing before the end of the first undercard.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna say to all you people, shout out to my haters. Because I'm gonna do this and not give up. Okay, that's actually in there.
All right. Ooh, Ern's working with some new shed time accoutrement. Sounds delicious, by the way.
I meant to get over to the store and just did not have time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go tomorrow, I think.
Me
Maybe.
too.
Well, I don't have to be honest. I'm probably not going to.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Actually, I'm not going. I'm not going to. I'm having some self control, and I'm not gonna go.
I'm doing it because I just want something different.
Any more guesses out there, peeps?
It's gonna be a long time. Like
He says
anybody
that-
out there that says it's a long time, you
He says
goddamn
that
right
he's
it
already
is.
over here like getting his coils right.
Yeah, but dude, this feels like it's been 5 minutes already. So
I'm not the timekeeper, so I have no idea, but it doesn't feel like it's been 5 minutes yet.
well, I'm
No
burning them
comment.
in now.
Dude, Horatio, the intake is actually a pretty solid tank, bro. Even the MTL was pretty decent. I think I had the MTL. But dude, the dual's even solid, bro.
Yeah, the Addy Vape's great.
LJ says 828. Chip
I just
Theory
want to
says
say
5 minutes,
from
55
here,
seconds.
yeah, from here we're gonna be quick.
Oh,
He's getting the
shit.
strum action going. Looked pretty good to me, bro. I don't see
Yeah, it's
anything
glowing.
obvious.
Oh
Hit
yeah,
it.
really, it's kind of blown out, but
Yeah, Ern
I
Rove
should,
does good work over there. I'm very familiar with that company.
It looks like he's getting some wick action going here. Let's see if he struggle buses this or if he gets it through pretty easy.
I mean, Chris is a pro at the RTA wick, so this is if there's an opportunity in this build for him to shine, this is it.
Oh, pretty quick, pretty easy.
It's definitely will not be my best wick job, gentlemen.
He's going for the tuck.
Will says, for how slow you are, Chris, I think I would have a chance in a build off.
Yeah, well.
Well, don't talk about it. Be about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Fuck you.
Come on, tough
Coming
guy.
in here with allegations. The hell's that?
You know what? I'm going to say this. We're going to have a Chris Will build off. Just because you said that, dude.
Yeah. You want to run your mouth, Will? Put your money where your mouth is.
Going for the fill. Finger hovering over the stop.
Dig it. I'm happy with that height.
Oh, I went super high.
And
There's the cloud.
boom.
Oh, okay.
All
So
right.
that really does nothing for the vape.
I know I was
That
kind
chimney
of
part
like
makes a difference.
making jokes earlier when Heath was like, 755. He wasn't right, but he was pretty close. 725.
Yeah. You know what? I'll accept that.
Honestly, though, that's not your worst time.
Do you guys hear this though? Because the air's just like coming in from here and going straight back up. It's like not really cooling anything down. So it's like the craziest loud vape right now.
You're just vaping in RDA with the fucking self-feeding chamber around it now.
All I know is that I actually can't vape that. It's very, very harsh. Because
I'm
you're just
sure.
getting like that really hot coil because it's not actually
Hitting
Yikes.
anything, yeah.
cooling anything down.
Brutal.
Sounds horrible.
Well, thanks for
so-
participating, Chris.
No. Hey, look. You guys know I'm always just here to have fun.
Let's see if
So
I
with
can
that,
get us into position here.
It's actually amazing that I ever won one. Like that's what I always remind myself. It's like, dude, if you never won one, there'd be pressure. But you've won one, so you don't have to worry.
You're gonna win another one when you beat Will.
Oh, that's a joke. I'll destroy him.
That's what I like to hear.
Will's the kind of guy that pays people to re-wick for him, you know? Like,
That's fair.
I don't think that he can compete.
I mean, he's so lazy. He uses a easy dripper.
Dude, okay, I have to share some news. So this is fantastic news that just came down the pipe last night. And it turns out after a number of years of being available and producing, the Easy Dripper Company is shutting down. How fucking awesome is that? Honestly, I was so happy when Will told me he was so pissed.
I like how you're so happy about your friend's dismay.
Dude, I've been hacking him about it for like, what, 4+ years, I feel like, at this point.
Easily.
So, yeah. I am cheering for
All
him.
right, we already got some guesses going on in the chat, Sean. It's pretty good times, not gonna lie.
Y'all are crazy.
But whenever you're ready, broski.
All right, let's see. So, just
Looks
gonna
like
give a
you got
shout out because I'm trying these jammies that Steve-O sent my way. These are the Kinks coils,
Okay.
and I figured some staggered fused might be delicious inside one of these RTAs. And then we got here's what I said. We'll talk about ridiculously expensive snips in a minute, like these are dumb expensive, and I only bought them for warranty purposes because they're warranted for life. But hopefully they cut quick tonight because
Yeah, hopefully they just last you until like 2090. It'll be fine.
no, I mean if they last me a year and then I can go replace it for free,
I
worth
guess
it.
in 2090 you're gonna be like really old too.
Yeah, I won't be alive in 2090.
I mean, you never know. Maybe
I'm
in 2050 there's a breakthrough in technology and you can
I'll be
live.
too poor by that point.
Maybe you'll have rich friends. Me.
All right, you ready there, Sean?
Ready as I'm gonna get.
All right, so here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So we may see a master class right now and how to, throw a build into a fucking RTA, get it going.
I'm gonna say this.
I feel like Sean can break 5 minutes.
The times that I've done best were often times that like I was just not even in it and I was like, dude, fuck everything. I don't fucking care. So
That's when I'll miss a leg like 4 times in a row,
maybe that'll be my luck tonight.
which is what I did.
But that is not appearing to be the case because I picked some coils that are wider than the posts.
Yeah, they're so narrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wish I had had the foresight to even look at that and
Dude,
see.
I was thinking the same fucking thing, Sean. I'm like, why
I
didn't
just
I
felt
look
like
at the
it could
deck
be-
before I built this?
Yeah, without 26s, I felt like I would be able to get them in there.
Or
think
why
the
didn't
ones
I look
have
at the
are
coils that were in
27s.
it before?
I know why I didn't for me because they were like disgusting.
Oh yeah, mine
So
were
you're
pretty bad.
like, yeah,
Mine
I
are pretty
can't
bad
see
too.
what this was.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. The tank in general is pretty nasty.
It's
Yeah,
this, dude. Mine
mine was
broke from
black.
sitting. Like,
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident. Mine broke from sitting. Like when I initially uncracked it, it's like something was binding between that chimney part and the deck, and it just fucking popped it out. That's what I honestly feel happened.
Yeah. I
I
wouldn't.
actually really want to be vaping this Rocket Blast right now so bad too. After I tasted like a little bit of like hot air that tasted a touch like it.
Hot flavored air.
Yeah, dude. I'm just deciding on like what addy I'll put it in.
This is incredibly irritating.
I know.
Dude, it's scientifical.
I am not in the mood right now.
You know what I feel like would work best in these? Like some of Adam's triple 28s in the full
Yes.
5 wrap. I feel like
Yeah.
you could actually that probably be perfect.
Dude, I have like so many sets of those just sitting here that I probably could have used, but of course I went for the 3mm 27s instead. It's like, oh, that'll be a nice build in there.
Yeah. Similar to my thinking, I was like, oh, nice 3mm ID. I'll have a good amount of cotton to fill that well. Should vape pretty good.
See, me and you were on the same wavelength there, Sean, and I felt like we both ended up paying for it.
Yeah, it's burning us in the ass right now. That's for fucking sure.
I will say though, you're looking pretty good as far as where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know if this was a good idea with the stags. They're feeling very, very unstable right now in this addy.
Dude, it's a very narrow thing, and there's really it's hard to dude, the post holes aren't very big.
Mm-mm.
So I kept on thinking that they were in it, and then I'd like look at it right before I was about to fire it, and I'd see like this one leg just sticking out of one of the posts. I'd be like,
Oh,
and I kept on happening. I feel like I could have definitely broke 7 minutes.
Getting a little strum and pinch action, I believe.
There we go. Show you the camera.
That looks.
Focus.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I definitely am getting a little stage heating. I can see one's a little slower. I probably have a slightly longer leg somewhere. Because, it just is what it is.
No, it's also speed.
It just is what it is, man.
Dude, it makes better for those like long rips.
That is true. You get that little bit of staged heating going on.
Yeah.
That was one thing I used to fuck with this local builder, and he would do staged aliens that were like stainless and nichrome, and it was a cool vape. Like the way that you got different flavors through each pull. All right, we're almost there, boys.
Oh, that was a very tidy.
I know. Very quick
tidy.
too. Yeah. Dude, I like that, dude. That
Where's the top? There's the top.
You guys and your functioning fucking RTAs.
One nice blah right to the line that we want to be at.
Oh. I'll just say this, Sean. It was close
win?
between me and you, bro.
Did you win?
But I finally fucking beat you, bro. Yeah!
Really?
All right, well,
By only 4 seconds, my dude.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm officially gonna relinquish my title as champion because that's 3 build-offs in a row I did not win.
Oh,
I didn't win at the build. I didn't win at the meetup. I didn't win the last time we did one on the show, and I didn't win this.
dude.
So,
And I think
title's up for grabs.
I've won because I won the one at the meetup this time, didn't I? Was it me or?
I think that I was going to get pizza when the build off because I got knocked out fast or something.
I have it on tape, but I can't remember.
It was in the twisted messes, right?
Yeah. I can't remember. No, that was the Apocalypse. Was the last one.
Yeah, when all 3 of us went, it was the.
Oh yeah. I got my red.
I
one
think
right
I
here.
might have won that one. Either way, it feels
Yeah.
good to take a W for tonight, man. Hell.
Especially on the RTA of all things, like
I know, dude. And honestly, 5 minutes in an RTA is pretty solid, dude, because there's a little bit more that goes with an RTA than, just your normal RDA build. Because, dude, you have to fill the tank, you know what I mean? You have to do other things. But, dude, I'm happy with that. Jimbo won that one? Which one? Jimbo won the TM20, yeah. Jimbo won the TM24 one. It was his first build off, I believe.
I gotta say though, this
Or did I take 3rd place in the build off this time? I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter. I won tonight. 5 minutes on an RTA is impressive. Dude, well, that's the thing, Horatio. When we started doing these build offs, the whole concept was to see who could build something under 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minute build.
And then eventually time started getting so fast that 5 minutes wasn't even a marker at that point, because at a certain point Sean was doing shit in under 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my best time was like 1:58 or 1:59. Like
I thought it was
just under
157. That's what I was
Maybe.
thinking before it was said.
2. I know it was 150 something.
Somewhere around
and
there,
High
dude.
end. It
It was
was
the
just
unicorn
under 2.
RDA, right? It was the Odium, wasn't it?
Was it that or was it the
It was an RDA for
RDA
vaping.
2?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, because I thought I beat Beecher with that time.
you did. Because he got almost under 2, I think.
Yeah, like he was like 2:01 or some shit, and I was just a few seconds faster.
Dude, you know what's like so awesome about that? Is that not only did you beat someone who has made a living from building coils, he designed the RDA.
And he's gone to
And
multiple
he's-
events where all he does is sit there and install coils
and
quickly
dude, he
for people.
installs coils on his site. So like you can buy an RDA 2 with coils and he installs them and then puts them back on the box and you get it. And it's just you basically screw it on your like mod and drip. And you're good to go. And you beat him, bro.
And you beat
Like
him.
what the fuck? It's crazy. But congrats, James. You won today.
Hell yeah, dudes. And with that, ladies and gents, I think it's that time for a little celebration, if you know what I'm saying. And then we'll get back to whatever game you guys decide to vote on in the poll. And with that, Sean, what do you say?
Kids, let's go ahead and stretch our legs. Go ahead, grab a beverage, hit the can, or do like we're gonna do, and shed time.
Oh yeah, that's my cue to hit the bumper. Let's go. back. Hope you guys enjoyed your showtime break, because it's time for us to get in to a game. Dun, 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 dun. And the game for tonight is by crowd vote, a game we like to call Bump It or Dump It. This is a music oriented game where you guys throw out some musical suggestions, artist and title, and we pass them around the room and say whether we would bump it, as in turn that shit up to 11 and rock out, or dump it, as in eject that tape, CD, 8-track and throw it out the window. Yeah, that's right, we're going old school. So with that being said, throw out those suggestions and let's see what you guys have to come up with, and see whether we'll bump them or dump them. So let's see how this goes.
Feeling confident. I feel like there's a lot of people out there tonight with good taste.
Dude, speaking of good taste, citrus cherry game fuel Mountain Dew. Yes, please. That's some tasty stuff.
I'll tell you, I'm definitely not mad at the cherry ginger ale from Canada.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, I'm
dudes.
jealous of that, Sean. I'm gonna look for that.
Where did I put it?
It's a good one.
I'm a big ginger ale fan, so
We have something coming our way, if you guys didn't know. This is a little sneak peek for the actual podcast, believe it or not. But I just got a package today from our good friend, Mr. Lee, a.k.a. Not the Rojar Butler, and he sent us some jerky, my friends.
is it from Bucky's?
No, it's from his home.
Oh,
he's
he
making
made it.
jerky?
He's made some homemade jerky, and he sent us out some samples for us to try on the
Yo.
podcast. Mine showed up today. Sean, I think he said yours is probably showing up tomorrow, and Chris, he said, I don't know.
Fair enough, Lee.
So, with that being
I'm-
said, once you get yours, we're gonna be munching on some jerky for a podcast, and I'm stoked about it. As
feel
well
bad
as
for Lee. He reached out to me about that, like, I don't even know how long ago now, and I saw it, was like, I'm super busy, I can't respond, and forgot, and literally didn't remember until you just brought it up.
Yeah.
now.
So
I feel like a piece of shit now. Sorry, Lee.
no, dude, just be excited when it shows up, because I'm excited. I haven't even opened it to look at it because I'll be too tempted to eat it. So it's gonna stay in the package until Chris gets his. But also, I got a cool message from our good friend Will over there at Still Valley Vapors, and believe it or not, he had someone place an order over the weekend. Used the code SHEDTIME and was from Belgium.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So I thought that was pretty sick. So
Yeah,
hashtag
Shout out to
SHEDTIME
Belgium.
worldwide, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to share that with you fellas on the show, as well as you guys out there in chat, because I thought that was pretty awesome. And shout outs to whoever you were who did so. That's awesome, man. It's cool to see that. But with that, keep those
Horatio,
suggestions.
just songs.
Yeah. Keep
Throw
some
out a
songs
song and
coming.
an artist.
And we're going to start off with this one right now from LJ Pickering. We got Thin Lizzy's The Boys Are Back in Town. Bump it or not it.
You know what? I think that I'm going to I'll bump that. I don't know if I'd want to hear it more than like once a year, but like I mean once a year I'd bump that. So I'll say yeah, I'll bump it.
I mean, I'll probably play it on the way to Ohio.
Dude, that's what I'm.
When we're
There's
all gonna
certain
meet up,
scenarios,
like-
bro, where that song is needed.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
there's
just saying, like when we all get
it's-
together on that Saturday, it
because
feels like
the
that song
boys
needs to
are
be
back
played.
in town, bro.
So I'm bumping.
That's kind of why I said it, because like I'm looking so forward to the next meetup, bro. I'm so stoked about
Dude.
it.
It's my
It's gonna
only
be awesome.
vacation time. I can't
Same.
fucking
It's
wait.
I every year I use my entire vacation to go to Ohio to hang out with the Shedheads.
I'm
You know,
I I'm so ready. I wear Ohio on my sleeve for fuck's sake,
and
okay?
just
Not
a
only does it
reminder
say
of
it,
where you're going.
I've
Um,
got the goddamn state. Like, I'm wearing it for fuck's sake. Let's go.
He's legit repping it, folks.
all right, so that's bumping it across the board. Who wants to pick the next one? And just keep dropping
Yep.
songs, guys. Just
Keep dropping
whatever,
the
man.
heat.
Things, just whatever. It doesn't even have to be anything you like necessarily. Just anything.
I'll jump in next, and we'll go with Horatio and LL Cool J's "Mama Said Knock You Out."
I see what you did there, Horatio. I see what you did there. Mike Tyson fighting tonight. People hoping he might possibly knock out Jake Paul, but who knows? Some people think might go other way. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna watch to find out. You know what I mean? How many times in your life did you get to watch a Tyson fight? Me? Not very often. And if there's one last time to do it, I'm gonna do it. I almost canceled tonight's show, to be honest with you boys. I talked to Chris a little bit about it, and I was like, I kind of think I want to watch. But anyways, yeah, I'm bumping this song though. I went on a tangent that had nothing to do really with the song, other
Well,
than
knock you out. No, it did.
yeah. But anyways, yes, bump, yes. Chris, what about you?
I would dump it.
What?
Yeah, I don't really like it. I never liked LL Cool J. I don't. It doesn't like have like a sentimental value, you know. Like I just.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
sorry, dudes.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna bump it.
Dude, did you kind of have the thought that I just had right now, Sean? We're like, damn, dude. I
mean,
thought I knew Chris.
this is just one of those things like that hurt my soul
Yeah.
a tiny bit because, quite literally, LL Cool J was the first rap album I ever bought. It was Bigger and Deffer from 1987, and that was what started my love affair with hip hop. Listening to LL. Nobody can rap quite like I can. I take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. Like,
Bro.
That's crazy
Anyway.
that like that's what rap was, and then you listen
yo,
to
his
like
new
rap
one
now.
with M.
Bro, dude. I will suggest that, Chris. Listen to the new LL Cool J song with Eminem on it. I think
It's
you'll
just
be
M and
pleasantly
him going
surprised.
back and forth.
Okay.
Fire rapping. Oh,
Give it a peep. As well as anybody out there in chat who hasn't listened to it.
such
Worth a
good
listen.
track.
And I'm going to try to keep that in mind, possibly, if you don't take it for the next Shedhead session playlist. That needs to be on there.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
So where we at?
It's,
Chris's pick?
now. Yep.
I'm liking these suggestions, people. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep saying it until the end of the show. So if you don't want to hear me stop, just like flood it until you can't no more.
Another song just popped in my head. I'm going to go with Wu-Tang Clan Cream. Dude, that's
Cash
like
roll
crazy.
everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. What? That's all I'm gonna say, Sean.
Classic banger every time. Bumping it.
Okay. I would bump it. That's like I never was like a huge Wu-Tang like fan because it just wasn't really my style at the time. But I listen to it now and I'm like, yeah, dude, it's good. Like I like it.
I was
didn't
kind of
hate it
like that
before, It
too.
just wasn't my style.
I wasn't super into Wu-Tang when I was like younger, when I first like got into hip hop. But over the years, like as I started like really getting into like more lyrical type things and actually like listen to what people are saying and seeing how they're tying things together, I listened to Wu-Tang then. and had a whole different appreciation for the Woo. You know what I'm saying? Because then I started getting a lot of their references because I was also watching a lot of kung fu movies and shit. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, hey, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, dude. Anyways, we all answered that one. We all messing with the cream. Back to me then. Ooh, let's see. We'll go with this one from Earn. It's My Life, Bon Jovi.
I'm dumping that. Honestly, anything from Bon Jovi ain't my fucking bag, bro. Period. I don't like Bon Jovi one bit. It's not like he's the kind of person that you could put on and like torture me. If I had to like listen to him for 24 hours a day, anything would be torture. But even just listening to a full Bon Jovi song currently, where I can actually change things and move and get away from it, is unbearable. There's no song by Bon Jovi I want to hear.
All right. What about you, Sean?
I just think to myself, it goes like this. Bow, bow. And then I turn the volume way the fuck down. And drive in silence for 5 minutes. And then turn it back up when I'm like, that stupid song has to be over. So I'm dumping it.
Yeah, I'm not really into it either, bro. I'm not like I've never been a huge Bon Jovi fan. Like I wouldn't say like I absolutely hate him, but it's not like I'm sitting there and I don't think I've ever had Bon Jovi on a playlist or owned a Bon Jovi CD or anything like that. I'm sure my mom listened to some Bon Jovi, and that would probably be times I'd listen to it, but it was never anything that I would put on myself. You know what I mean?
Earn especially.
I was gonna say, Ern,
living on a
especially
fucking prayer.
living on a prayer. I can
Boy, are you
answer it
kidding
for
me?
him.
Heard that way too much in my life. Like an unhealthy amount.
All right. Anyways.
All right, so it's me next.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. All right, dude. Y'all been throwing some fire. Keep them coming.
Yeah,
keep them.
That's
coming.
what I'm saying. Just
I
keep
love
saying it, and the more comes, Sean.
Because then I can just keep looking through and finding all sorts of other heat that I missed the first time I looked up. Like this one right here. Another one from Horatio. Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time.
You know what? I'll fucking bump it. I don't know why. I feel like I just time it's easier for me.
I had to sit here and think of it for a second to get the lyrics going in my head, and I'm like, wait, how does it go? If you're lost and you, oh yeah, okay, yeah, yep, yep, it's in there.
Yep.
So if it's in there and I know more than 2 or 3 lines,
you're probably gonna bump it.
Probably gonna bump it, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's a classic. It is a real classic. I mean, most people think Cyndi Lauper and they think girls just want to have fun. And like, if that was the song, I'd say absolutely dump it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, that's the one Cyndi Lauper, one of the, I think maybe the one Cyndi Lauper song. I'm like, yeah, I'm vibe with this.
Yeah, one. Time After Time is just an outstanding piece of music through and through.
It's a timeless piece.
It is such a great song that like artists of all sorts of different genres have covered it in different ways. Like, I've heard Dave Matthews do it. I think Me First and the Gimme Gimmes have done it. Like, so many people have done their take on it. It's just that good. So, yeah, definite bump. So that's Chris's pick again?
Yeah, I think so. Will, you know what's so funny? I was singing in my head. I'm like, I think that might be my favorite Cyndi Lauper song. He said the Goonies.
The Goonies are good enough.
Work.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, and honestly, that song I've heard covered by a bunch of bands. Like, I remember Newfound Glory.
Dude, Newfound Glory's version's pretty good.
Okay, so but yes, this is my pick. LJ, I already know the answer from one panelist. I feel like it's kind of a waste. So I'm gonna go with, and this is one that's from Horatio as well. Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You.
There's nothing compares. No. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop there.
I wanted to hear you hit those notes, bro.
Oh, dude, I
Damn.
can, bro. I
I
can.
know you could.
Trust,
I know.
trust. I don't know if this is one of those ones that's like, am I gonna bump it though? Probably. It's not one that I'm gonna turn off. I don't think. You know what I mean? It's not one I'm instantly gonna just like, nah. I'll let it rock. What about you, Sean?
That one's a definite dump.
I kind of saw that coming. Kind of saw that coming.
I also would dump it. I mean, there was probably a time in my life that I would have let it play. When I was a far younger person. But now I would definitely just not.
I see that. I always kind of forget that my like musical taste are a lot more far spread out than you guys are, because like I like so many different like things from pockets of like all different genres that I'm like,
So do
oh,
I, but
I know, but like I feel like there's like
I
part.
can't stand Sinead O'Connor's half yodeling, and
See, those
that
kind of things
song
I
is such a fucking drag to me to listen to. Like, it's just, it's not enjoyable for me. Like, she's probably done other work that I would enjoy, but I do not like that song.
All right, so it's back to me though, right?
Yep.
Ern's hitting me with another one, bros. Paul Revere, Beastie Boys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll bump it. Dude, chances are like any Beastie Boys song that I've heard, I've enjoyed to some degree. So I know that one and I think it's a good song. So I'm in.
It is not one of my most hated Beastie Boys songs, but I'm still gonna dump it.
Oh, dude, it's one of my favorites, man. Like as soon as I read it, it started going in my head, bro. It's one of their songs that like made it to like my like everyday listening playlist, so it comes up pretty often. I'm like, yeah,
Okay, okay.
I can vibe with it for sure. All right, Sean, back to you, my friend.
Good lord.
Wow, dude, that's a pull, Ryan. Ryan's kind of hitting us with some deep
Oh,
cuts,
for
dude.
real.
Yeah, Ryan's got
Some unique deep cuts.
I know, but I like it.
heat.
I like it.
I'm gonna throw this one out from Heath. Purple Rain.
Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, dude, Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince. Yeah, dude.
Okay, so James is gonna I would dump it.
What?
I actually don't like I
You
think
don't like
that there
Prince?
might no, I wouldn't say
You
that.
just think there's better Prince songs?
I think that there'd be songs that I'd like better that I might not even have heard. I don't think that I really like that song very much. I think that that's really what it is, but it's not because of Prince. I just don't really like that song. I'm not like a huge Prince fan either, like in
I'm
any
not.
way.
I'm not like
But
a diehard Prince fan, but I do enjoy some Prince. You know what I mean? From time to time.
Yeah, I mean, like Ben says, he was so good on guitar.
That's what I'm saying. The dude can fucking play, bro.
Incredible musician. His songwriting skills are impeccable,
And
and like
apparently a really good basketball player, if you ask Charlie Murphy.
Purple Rain is one of those songs that like there's a time and a place, but when that time and a place happens, it is always the right song to put on.
It's a good one, dude. All right, Chris, your pick, my friend.
all right, this one's from Ryan. So just after he mentions Brandy, this is the next one that caught my mind or caught my eye rather. It is All on the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix.
Come on, dude. We just talked about Prince and how great he could play the guitar. You think I'm gonna pass up on Jimmy, dude? Like,
I
have you seen him
wouldn't
play this
think.
live, bro? Like, seen like the clips of him like at like Woodstock or like whatever when he's like just like fried, bro, just ripping. Yeah, dude, I'm bumping some Jimmy, dude. Sean?
Never been a Jimi Hendrix fan.
No?
Do not get down with Jimmy at all.
I
However,
kind of didn't see that coming.
can't stand him. I can't stand him as a guitar player. Like coming from a guitar player, I can't stand him. Um, that being said, we have to keep in mind that All Along the Watchtowers is not a Jimi Hendrix song. We're talking about Jimi Hendrix covering this song
Yeah.
because this is originally a Bob Dylan song. And I do really like this song. And Jimi Hendrix's version is a really great rendition of it. So I am going to bump it. Glad I could hit you a little misdirection on that
Yeah,
one.
he rips on it though, dude, so hard.
I actually, oddly enough, you want to hear an amazing version of this song? Dave Matthews, live in Central Park.
I could see
He does
that.
he does a version of All Along the Watchtowers with his band that is outstanding.
I could see that.
Dude, I've actually heard like a few bigger bands. I can't remember. There's another one that's like within the last 20 years that covered it, but it doesn't really matter.
And that's the cool thing, right? Is like Dave's is not like Jimmy's. Jimmy's is not like Bob's. Bob's and Dave's aren't very similar, but they all have enough of the same element that they're the same song regardless. It's incredible.
Yeah, I would definitely bump it. I would definitely bump it. I bump any version that
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah, bump them all.
Fact.
All right.
If somebody's like, "Hey, you want to hear this version of All Along the Watchtowers?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm in." Your 13-year-old kid doing it for the first time? I'll give it a go.
All right. So my pick.
Yep.
Yep. Back to you. Yeah.
Oh, someone's speaking to me here.
Is it the one I think it is?
I know it's almost too obvious, bro.
Yep. It is. It's the one I think it is. You know that we're both gonna dump it. You're gonna
Yeah.
be the one for it.
Yep. So I'm gonna pass on it.
Yep.
Shout outs to User for the Santeria. Appreciate it. Shout outs to you. Let's see. Oh, let's go with this one from Drip Theory. Cult of Personality, Living Color.
I'm bumping it. It was I remember turning on the radio not too long ago and it being on me and be like, oh yeah, this song still slaps all these years later.
Been a minute since you heard it, Chris.
Yeah, like it's not actually.
Not ringing any bells.
No, what's the song called?
Cult of Personality. The Cult of Personality.
Like Mussolini
Yeah.
and Kennedy.
All right. You know what? I'm hopping in here while you're listening, Chris. Thank you. That's one thing that I like about playing this game is it reminds me of songs and then I add them to my playlist. You know what I mean? That's what's going on there.
Cult
I
of
was sitting there just standing in front of my CNC machine, just fucking rocking out to fucking some Cult of Personality, bro. Just right here.
such a jam.
Standing there with my fucking air hose, fucking blowing all the fucking.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like it sounded so familiar, the very first rip. Like, but then I had to wait till like they actually started to sing and it made sense. Okay. I would bump that. I mean, I'm gonna leave it going.
It's a classic.
2023 remix is what I'm listening to too.
Ooh.
All right. So
I think it's me next.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I just saw it and then it's gone. All right, there we go. From Horatio, Pump Up the Jam by Technotronics.
I'm not
Oh,
here. I'm not a big techno guy, to be honest, man. Never really been. There's like few things that that's not one of them, bro. For me, I might have to dump it.
this doesn't hit.
No, because after a while, it just kind of gets on my nerves. Like even right now, it's like in my head, and I'm like, "Fuck."
Does
You know,
not get your booty on the floor.
No,
Does not make your day.
Oh
no,
my.
unfortunately not.
Yeah, you know what? I think that I'd bump that. I could bump that like once a year.
Really?
Yeah.
100%. This is a bump for me too, because
Yeah, I
this is like
can't.
that dumb road trip playlist that you put together that has like all sorts of weird different music, and it's gonna jump from something that you haven't listened to in the last 15 years to something else you haven't listened to in the last 15 years. Like,
Well, like, dude, so like honestly, right after we started to talk about it, you know what popped into my head? Groove is in the heart. And
yes,
like honestly, I'm just like that those don't sound even that similar, but
they're from that era
their
of dance
era,
music.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that was when I was like coming into music. I heard so much music, finding what I
You know
like.
what's funny is a lot of those songs they kind of just make me think of Dance Dance Revolution.
And
I mean,
honestly, that could be partly why.
100%, those were the songs of the 90s that started the whole dance music revolution for mainstream. Because, I mean,
Horatio says Groove is the superior track. I honestly, I kind of agree with you, Horatio. I think I might bump Groove over Pump Up the Jam, to be honest. So who we on now?
so now it's Chris's pick.
Okay.
Uh
You guys are killing it with these selections.
Dude,
Keep them coming.
that's why fuck.
I-
This is one of my favorites because there's always good picks, bro. Because
Yeah,
there's so
I'm
many good suggestions that run
So
through.
glad we just stopped giving like a genre or a theme. We're just
It's
like
way easier, bro,
rapid fire, whatever you want.
and we get so
Way
much
more fun.
randomness, dude.
Way more
um
fun.
okay, so oh actually, you know what? I'm curious about this one. So I'm gonna go with one from Gooser, and it's Sail from AWOL Nation.
Oh, is that the one that's like dun 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 dun?
Yep.
Sail!
First things first.
Is that how it goes? Is that how it
No,
starts?
it's not. It's not.
Oh,
There's a dude who fucks with music, and he took Sail and that and
Oh, did
chopped
he?
it, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember
So-
now, but either way,
was
the
just
one that
thinking-
Sail
it goes
does
like
have that fucking.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, the one you're there, Sail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm actually gonna
Ben
put
said
that
good
on
good
right now.
effort. Thanks, dude. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying.
I'm gonna put it on right now.
I don't know, man.
Well,
Yeah, it just like comes in with like strings getting like
yeah, it's a crazy
and like a bass.
it's a crazy piece of music. It's actually like it's so simplistic and yet really well mixed and produced. It's not my taste per se, but I am gonna bump it. I think it is a really good song, and it also brings me back to my time in the local hip hop scene. And there's a local artist who did an incredible remix of it where he took the whole beat and rapped over it. And it's like the first time I watched him do it live, I literally got goosebumps from dude. Like, I don't think he took a whole breath during the whole like 3-minute rap. It was crazy. So like for that memory alone that it'll conjure, I'll still bump it. God damn. I wonder, I'm about to look on Spotify and see if I can find that song right now.
I'm listening to it right now. Oh no,
No,
your
not
homies.
that one. Yeah.
not your
I'm wondering
homies.
if he's got it out still.
How about you, James? You listen to it enough yet?
I haven't even listened to it. I've just been sitting here playing it.
Oh,
I've been playing it in my head.
okay. So you know it
I
enough
know
into
it
your
enough.
head.
Yeah, it's like it's just like one of those ones. Just like, is this one that I'm gonna like bump, or is it one that I've like kind of like heard enough to where it's like, you know what I mean? Has it overgrown its stay, sort of thing? Um, I think I might let it rock a little more. I think I might let it rock for a little bit longer. I'd bump it. All
Okay.
right,
I also would bump it. I'm listening to it right now, and for me, it's kind of like the same description as Sean,
I,
other than like the
dude.
whole
But I've got one for you
cover
guys.
version.
I've got one for you guys. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to Friday Fallout. Who let the dogs out? The Baja Men. Bump it or dumping, boys. Bump it or dumping. Come on. Be real. Don't lie.
Dumping.
Okay, if I'm like not gonna lie, I honestly would probably dump it. Like it's just not.
But dude, who
There would
let?
probably be like one
But
day
Chris.
out of 10,000 days that I'd want to hear that song,
But
and like I
Chris.
that's not
Honestly though, Chris, who let the dogs out?
the Bahaman.
No, but who let him out? We never found out.
Oh
To
no,
this
that's
day, we've
true.
never found out. Um,
Sorry, Friday Fallout. I did not mean to
blocked and
ruin all of our
unsubscribed. Hey
friendship.
man,
Yeah.
this Chris said that, not me. This is my channel, not Chris's
Yeah,
channel.
I do not speak for James's channel. My
Hey,
bad.
hey, man, I picked it. You don't think I'm gonna bump? I
There's
don't think I'm gonna.
barely any video evidence of me being on this channel, so just relax. It's okay.
Here's the funny thing is I'm actually probably gonna bump it because dude, this is one of those songs that came out when I was like in that perfect moment as an adolescent, to where like there's certain songs that you like found at that point in time that like when you listen to them like as you're older, it brings you like right back to those moments. You know what I mean? Like I remember when this song came out, and I'm instantly transported to my childhood living room with my friends from across the street. That this shit turned up, just dancing around like a bunch of fucking maniacs, and then just like whenever we were fucking around and seeing a dog, we're like, "Who let the dogs out, man? Who, who?" You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna bump it just for that. Anyways, next.
Oh man.
But
Ern,
seriously, who let him out though, man? Come on.
I almost threw that one out, Ern, but I think I already know that how vague that song would be that I might be one of the only people. No, no, Chris I think knows that band. Fuck it, let's throw it out there. Ern dropped this one in here, and it's close to me, the Get Up Kids version, not the Cure.
Yeah, I'll bump it. I used to like bump that shit back in the day. I'll bump it. That was like never. You know how like you might not necessarily like a band, but there's like maybe two, three songs that you actually will fuck with them. That was like the Get Up Kids. That was probably
How
maybe that
how's
song and one other song
how's
that
the
I
song
like.
start?
Comes in with like a piano.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, on theirs, it kind of almost sounds like it's like a synth that's like really
Yeah,
like belly.
he used like a weird synth tone for it.
Yeah, but it goes like dun 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 dun
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
dun
yeah, yeah.
Do do
dun
do
dun
Yeah.
do
dun
do do
dun.
do.
Yeah, I've never been so bad or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm doing like my Robert Smith cover, which is clearly pretty horrible.
Like
Yeah.
while he's thinking about it, I'm a Get Up Kids fan, so I'm definitely going to bump it. For those who don't know and have never heard me divulge this information, but my tagline of "Don't let the bastards down" comes from Matt Pryor, the singer of the Get Up Kids. That was where like the inspiration came from.
Let's go origin stories. Gotta love it.
Here's the thing. I was
He's got
never.
a solo song called "Don't Let the Bastards Get You Down," and I was like,
I was never
Fire.
big into The Cure, and I don't even know if I really even heard the Get Up Kids version, but I think I might dump this one.
I actually think you should listen to it
I
after.
don't have the ability to at the moment, but
No,
that's
after.
yeah. I'll give it a listen, but at this
Yeah.
moment,
It's like, yeah, like Get Up Kids do like an indie rock version of it.
Yeah, the original one has like all that stuff. There's horns, like the one by The Cure.
all right. Who's
Like, I just had to
next?
go put it on to think about it. It's like,
Who's got the next pick?
this is Chris's.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this will be the last one. Perfect.
And I thought I had one. Just let me quickly go back here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with this one from Horatio McAllister. I'm just gonna say Horatio. Sorry, Horatio. Dolly Parton, Jolene.
Jolene. Yeah, dude. Dolly,
Jesus
bro.
begging her not to steal his
I'm
money.
honestly, I'm a big Dolly fan, man. 9 to 5, bro. Boots are made for walking. I will always love you.
No, that was Whitney Houston, James. Don't do
No,
that to
that's
me.
a Dolly Parton song,
No, I
bro.
know it is, bro. I know it is.
And I honestly like Dolly's version better.
I actually never liked anything that Whitney Houston did.
I
To be
mean,
honest.
Leanne Rimes stole like
Dude.
half of Dolly's fucking songbook.
I'll tell you what though. I'll bump some Leanne Rhymes, bro.
Dude, I'll say this: Leanne Rimes, she looks pretty good. She's like on the
Yeah,
Australian.
I know, Chris.
Dude, I had to double check. I was like, I think that she's like close to my age, and I looked, and yeah, I think she's like a year and a half younger than me. And I was like, wow, she looks pretty good. She's just not wearing much clothes. I'm not sure.
No, but dude, she's got some pipes on her though.
No, she's obviously
She
very
can
talented.
fucking
Yes, yes,
sing,
yes,
dude.
absolutely, yes.
I always kind of had like a little crush on her growing up too, because like I always like, obviously I listened to a lot of country music growing up, and Leanne Rhymes was on every country station, you know, playing through the '90s, early 2000s. You know,
Sean, did you say if you'd bump or dump Jolene?
Oh, I'm dumping Jolene.
I kind of saw that.
He's dumping it. Okay.
There are
I
a lot
will
of other
say,
Dollies I'll fuck with, but not Jolene.
okay. Honestly, so when it comes to this song, I would definitely like bump it. I can vibe with it. I just like the song. But it's funny because when I was younger, I didn't even never hear that song. And so when I hear the song Jolene, I think of Cake because they have a song called Jolene and I like it way more. But maybe that's because I like Cake a lot more than Dolly Parton. And it's not even close to the same song. Like it's not a cover. It's like a completely different song, just named Jolene. But anyways, yeah.
Ben
it's
says
a
I'll
banger.
go fisticuffs to defend Dolly.
Dude,
Yeah, like if this was 9 to 5, I'd bump it every day.
Dude,
see, I
9
would
to 5's
probably be
good,
more
bro.
likely to dump that.
Really?
Well,
Working
then
9 to
Jolene,
5,
yeah.
make a living.
No, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a banger, I guess. It's a song. It's just not really to me.
It's
It's a
enough
great
to
song,
drive
not
you
for me.
crazy if you let it.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yes,
Yeah,
Dolly,
dude.
you feel the working man's struggle. She's one of us.
All right. So, with that being said, that's going to wrap up tonight's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for all of the amazing suggestions. I wish I could save this chat and just pick through it and start adding songs to my playlist. Or actually, you know what? I found out that I can, thanks to Chris, because if I leave this tab open, it'll stay there until next week, and I open it thinking it's this week's show, but no, it's last week's show, and that... Shout out to you, Horatio, who got some extra love last week when you weren't around. So, with that being said, Chris, over to you, dude.
Okay. So I'm gonna thank everybody. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. Of course, it's always great to see people in the chat. Yeah, check out what is it?
Shed
Let me just
Podcast
stop.
Timecast, yeah.
Check out shedtimepodcast.com. It's been a while since I fucked that up. And just go check it out. You can also listen to the podcast there, so feel free to do that. Of course, it's got our Patreon and everything where you can catch the videos of it. But I think that that's it. So we'll see you guys next week, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for another Green Room. And thank you. We'll catch you. Sean, take it away.
All right, thank you to everybody who shows up for the live chats, and thank you everybody who shows out for the replay. We love all of y'all. You shed heads really do mean the world to us. Check out ShedTimePodcast.com to get Shed Time merch, find the Patreon, find the show, and so much more. And with all of that, I'll just tell you what I always do. Don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool, don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun.
Absolutely. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some Confucius Say. Wise words of wisdom, food for thought for you guys to think about over the weekend. And today, Confucius Say, getting sick at the airport could be a terminal illness.
Ooh, that's a fact.
And he also says, man who pees on an electric fence receives shocking news. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us and hanging out. We greatly appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. And as always, sending out all of those positive vibes. Crisp high fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And as always, let's just vape on, Shedheads. Bye for now.